A very good morning to you. How was the weekend? Hope you surely enjoyed yourself. My name is Shiko Kaitani with you on this Monday morning on another edition of Hello Day. Of course, I am taking over from my co-hosts, Kalami Val, Hilda Wadivi, and Mr. Barry Moses. That SMS number is still the same. It is 22162. Please begin your text message with YM254 if you want to interact with us on this morning. And of course, in just a few, we will be telling you about something pretty interesting that has just been released, which is known as the Next Generation Kenya Report. It's pretty much all about amplifying voices of young Kenyans, and trust me, it's something that you actually do want to stick around for that. And not to mention, we will be having some interesting facts for you today on This Week in History, so please be sure to keep it Y254. For now though, it's all about continuing that discussion on social media perceptions. Man, what kind of image are we creating as young people? With every picture, with every video that we post, what implications do they have to our image? Well, today our discussion is about social media perceptions and what is the right way to create that perception. I am so excited this morning to have media personality and motivational speaker Vicky Ghelani in studio with us. Hey, good morning.
I am more excited to be here. I can't tell you. It's so fun.
I know.
Wow.
Welcome to Y254.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I've been to KBC many times before, but this is the first time I'm coming here.
Great.
Awesome.
So welcome to the Mayutes.
Yeah. The Mayutes.
All right. So this is very new. You know, we've known you as a media personality. Now you're doing motivational speaking.
Yes. Well, you know, I mean, like that's the channel that's the direction I'm going, and it's very fun. I'm getting opportunities to speak. I'm talking to people from all walks of life, and just sort of encouraging them and just getting them to do what their life goals are.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, in specific, we're talking about social media perceptions. I've got to ask you, what was your take on this whole Ifikie Wazazi thing?
You know, it's when I saw it, it was for me it was horrific to see all the stuff that's going on. It's I don't know how to word it politely. You know, it is because as society we are glamorizing something called pornography. And you know, the more you show, it seems the more likes you get, which is very unfortunate. There is a fine line on how you can be classy and then turn that into trash, complete trashy.
Okay, do you feel that young people just simply aren't being responsible enough? Are we not taking responsibility about our image?
I think that there's a lot of impatience in the youth today. There's a lot of, you know, we need to be gratified immediately. So what's the easy way to do it? Unfortunately, life doesn't work like that. It's long term. There's a lot of decisions that you'll make now as a youngster that will affect you in the long term. So, you know, I think the youth need to be more educated, more aware in regards to the effects of social media.
Because someone actually likes to say, in fact, one of my co-hosts likes to say, the internet doesn't forget.
No, the internet doesn't forget. It's not a saying. It is a fact.
It's a fact. And let me tell you something. I get so irritated when I log on to Facebook, and the first thing they're going to say is, "Hi, Shiko. Yes, we've got some memories for you." And I'm thinking, what? Was that me who wrote that like 10 years ago? Trust me, it's like you tend to regret some of the things you post up. And in years to come. So I think it's important that we need to think about what we're doing.
We have to be very aware. We have to know that what we post is going to be with us forever. It's not back in the day when you and I, or even me, maybe, could do stuff and nobody would see it. So I think we really have to be aware of what we want to be in life. We have to be, it's a lot of pressure on the youth, you know, it's like try and figure it all out at once. But then also just be aware that once you post it, that's it. There's no going back.
Okay, maybe you can help us expound on this. But you know, there's this phrase that we always hear, by the way, people can tell so much about you from your profile picture. or just from your profile.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays I understand that bosses are looking at, potential bosses are looking at your social media profile.
Yeah.
If you apply for a visa, they're going to start looking at your social media profiles. This is what I'm made to understand.
Yeah.
So, it is your public image. For you and I, we've been in the public. So, you're very aware of how you portray yourself in the public. And yes, your profile picture, because it's accessible to thousands, if not millions of people, that is who you are. And then it really depends on what sort of an audience you want to attract.
Yes.
Who do you want to be?
Yeah.
Do you want to be this mass market product?
Yes.
Or do you want to be exclusive?
Okay, I think even there's this struggle that even as young people have. It's like, okay, fine, by idolizing, for example, socialites, and I mean, no pun intended, I've met Akina Vera Sidika and the likes, and people from Nairobi Diaries, and if Huda is getting all these likes and she's getting all this adoration from guys, especially, I mean, who wouldn't want that?
But that's the thing, who are our role models? With all due respect again to these ladies, they know who their audience are, they know what they want from life, and they're not considered young. They are very aware,
and they're strategic about what they're doing.
They're strategic about it. So the youth as well, you have to know what you want in your life, because yes, there is that pressure on you, unfortunately, especially with social media. So if that's the direction you want to go, it is your choice. But who are our role models, and how come we glamorize all these people who have who I don't know, would you want your daughter to go down that road? That's my question to you. And if not, then why would you glamorize that person?
So how does one actually strike that balance between being themselves and expressing their fun, creative, edgy side as opposed to looking tacky?
Well, that's a difficult question. You have to look at all angles of, if we're talking about a photograph, we have to look at all angles of that picture. How are you depicting yourself? Yeah, sure, you could be wearing a bikini, but then there's a difference between sitting like this and sitting like this. There is that. So you have to figure it out. Look at different pictures. Look at what to you is classy or what is not. Ask your elders, what do you think of this photo? Ask your parents if you wish.
What?
I mean, like, it doesn't have to be a photo of you, but a different, if you want to say, okay, I want to do the same picture, ask people around you, what do you think of this? And then see. Because this is people who have more experience, more knowledge than you, and like I said, maybe in your youth you're thinking that is so cool, that is the coolest thing ever. But in 10 years it can catch up and bite you.
Okay, all right. So what kind of questions should one have in mind, by the way, before I decide what I'm going to actually select as my profile picture? What kind of questions do I need to ask?
Okay, so is it depicting who I am? Is it suitable for a potential boss to look at? Is it suitable for a potential father-in-law or mother-in-law to look at? Is it appropriate for my children to see when I'm a mum or a father? Is it something I'm proud of? And you could say yes, and maybe according to me the picture is not great, but if it suits you, then go for it.
Okay. All right, I can see my director is running some of the pictures on screen, about probably what would be ideal. So you've got this campaign going on even with Susie Wakabi. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about that, and why you've made it part of what you're going to be doing every single day, which is campaigning for the right type of profile picture.
Well, Susie and I have come up with a concept called lipstick and lunch. So a lot of the times, and it's not necessarily, we're not campaigning for the right type of profile picture, but a lot of the times, you take a picture and you're slumping, or you don't look good, you're not proud of what people are posting about you. So it's those tricks of how to get your posture right, find your good side. It's those tricks that we're talking about. Yes, we probably would touch on the fine line between classy and trashy, but that's a personal choice.
Yeah.
You know, that really is a personal choice, and it's up to each individual whether they take that information and use it or not.
Okay. One of the frequently asked questions that we actually do get, even from ladies, is when it comes to looking appealing to the opposite sex, what pose or things should a woman keep in mind?
So hard.
Well, you have to be the expert here and help us out with this. Yeah, tell us, as a lady, like, how do I look more attractive if I'm single, and you know, probably online dating is kind of my thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very timely and relevant question to our discussion.
Well, I would not advise you to do too many filters. Try and keep it as natural as possible, because if you're looking for a potential spouse, they're going to be with you forever, and they're going to probably see you without the filters.
I know, so chicks are just in town all over.
You know, and then filter, Photoshop. No, just try and keep it as natural as possible. You are beautiful, irrespective of what society says, irrespective of, you know, what glamour magazines tell you. You are beautiful, and you have to believe it from within. And then you have to exude that beauty. You know, it comes from inside. So just be as natural as possible. Do look at other pictures that you feel that you want to imitate, but really try and keep it clean.
Try and keep it clean. I like that. Keep it clean. All right, so real quick, tell us about now lipstick, and of course the lunch thing that you've going on with Susie Wakabi, and how one can actually attend the next one, because I think you just had an event.
We just had one. So like I said, this is a monthly thing. We're not only going to be talking about how to look good in a picture. We're going to be encouraging you, empowering you with words of wisdom. We're going to have lots of panelists as well who will talk to you about business, about entrepreneurship, about leadership. So, you know, there are very many different topics that we will touch on. And you can follow us on our social media. Mine is at Pinky Ghelani. Hers is at Susie Wakabi. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay. All right. So something to look forward to as the ladies, right?
Yes, of course. This is fun.
Okay. So your final message to young people in terms of social media perceptions and how to create the right one, even as we say goodbye.
So my final thought is that you need to really know the direction that you want to go in your life, and don't be afraid to test the waters. Just don't make that your brand, because at the end of the day, social media is about branding. So research, find out, empower yourself with knowledge, and build your brand, because you have the possibility, the great potential of building your brand from now. But make sure you're going in the right direction.
All right. Well said, well said. Can I say thank you so much?
Thank you. This has been amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome yet again to Y254. Okay, have a great week. Miss Pinky Ghelani there in studio with us. Of course, talking to us about how to create the right social media perception. Okay, and what we're actually saying is that the internet doesn't forget the videos, the pictures, whatever you decide to post up, please be sure it's gonna be there. And of course, it definitely affects how you look to the outside world. Okay, so that being said, continue to interact with us through that SMS number, which is 22162. Don't go away. Hello Day is going to be back in just a moment, but why don't you check out these interesting facts we have for you on This Week in History.